Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
So kind of hit that 40-minute mark. So um,
Mohiban,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm still not able to connect this double top and double bottom with respect to bearish or bullish. How do you, did you say that it is always connected to bullish or
So if it's double bottom, then it's a bullish trend. Right, right off, if the double bottom takes place within a short period, so if it happens in a short period, if double bottom happens, then it's bullish. If it's double top happens, then it becomes a bearish. So the simple analogy is like if two consecutive bottoms or three consecutive bottom happens, that's a bullish trend. And for the tops, it's just opposite. Got it?
yeah, I got it. So when we see, um, so the best time to enter the market is during the support, because when we see two double bottom, we are able
Yes,
to say, hey, yeah,
exactly. We started with the support and resistance, right? So if you go back here, support is an entry point of a security. So we like to long it, like, we like to buy the security at support level. But again, these triple bottoms or triple tops, double bottoms, double tops, those are just kind of indicators. It's kind of just enhances uh, our discussion of support and resistance.
yeah, I got it, I got it, I got something. Yeah,
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
yeah, yes, I
So let's say the Fibonacci retracement is not there and you just see two double bottoms. So what's next? A bullish trend or a bearish trend?
so it's a bullish trend. It's time to enter.
Exactly. It's a bullish trend.
Yeah,
It just go anytime. Like it doesn't have to be. Like, look at
Can,
this.
can you check AMD, Moy? It looks like a similar pattern, like two, three bottoms, and it went up.
Yeah, I mean, like the concept that we are looking or studying, right? The concept still remains the same. It doesn't change. The ticker symbols might change. So you want to look at the recent or the.
Recent, yeah.
Yeah. So look at this. Look at these two consecutive bottoms. What is this? Bullish trend, right?
so now we see that double bottom and then there is a bullish trend.
Double bottom, triple bottom is a bullish trend, and just the opposite is the tops. So just remember the bottom, the tops is just the opposite of it.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. So if we miss to enter the uh, enter miss the count of the bottom, and like the way we see in the AMD, it's a bullish now. So what is the now at this time? It's better we wait. Is
See,
there,
this is the perfect entry time, right? When you are here, you see this double bottom,
hmm,
that's a perfect entry time. And it's also at the support level. You see that? 485.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just forget about the double or triple bottom. Even just this support level. Just see for how long it's lingering around this?
Yeah.
From
Yes.
8th September to what, 23rd September?
Mm-hmm.
So if a
Yeah.
person just forget about the entire history, if they just were to look at this month of September, lowest point has been around this, right? It hasn't gone below that because the next support is 449.65, right? So when it's hitting this, isn't it like a smart thing to just kind of buy it? Isn't not this point the time to sell? Or you can still wait and see, like, what it does here. And if it makes a downward trend here, and the Pulse moving average kind of comes here, and this makes a downward trend and crosses the moving average, that's just your signal to sell.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So you bought it at 485. Just looking at the support, the Fibonacci retracement, are these double bottoms or triple bottom? Got it at 485, selling it what, 541. What, you made like 40 plus 15, $55 per share. 55 times 100.
Got it. Got it.
Is it rocket science? It's not, right?
Yeah. It's cool.
It's just simple math and just technical historical data. That's it, right?
Yeah. Yes. Got it. Yeah.
Do we need something else? Do we need a PhD or a master's to kind of understand this concept? No, it's a simple concept.
But for me, among these classes, the most interesting finding is that RSI, whenever it is overbought, I always see there is a bearish trend. Man, that is an amazing, the strategy that helps us to at least avoid the loss, even if it doesn't happen all the time. But I see that most of the time it happens. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, but again, when you're starting up, I don't recommend just relying on one indicator. See, we started with candle. We did 3 indicators. Now we are doing the support resistance, Fibonacci retracement. So once you learn all these tools, you'll come to a point and you'll be confident enough to just kind of look at the candles and make a call
Yeah, makes sense.
without even looking at these, without even, most technical traders, they take the help of the retracement and the Fibonacci channel. We should cover that next session. That will take some time too. I'm just relying on the candles support resistance. See, I can tell you what the support is, what the resistance is. So I buy here, sell there. Just imagine like how many times you could have done the same thing. But getting in here, getting out there, getting in, getting out there. Usually, technical traders, they put in the trigger at whatever that resistance level or slightly below or at the resistance level. So it kind of goes up, triggers, sells, goes back down again at the support, they buy it again. So see here, it shot up above this resistance, gone up, came back to the support, came back again here to the second support, moved up, could not break through, came down again, took the support, reached this resistance, is breaching this resistance now. Interesting, isn't it? Or too complicated? Any questions? I'm going to look at a different ticker symbol or index.
Can you put the Peloton? Maybe?
So look at Amazon, right? It was at what is this number? 3531. Correction happened, came down, it was lingering around here. So see, this support, then it got down further. It was taking this support, then it came down here, took the support, hit the ceiling, crossed this ceiling now. It's heading for this. 3247 is the next resistance. Good. I guess you guys don't have questions, so that means you guys are experts now.
Mhm.
Any questions? Need to check something else.
So, Mohideen, so when this goes above the moving average,
Mhm.
can we set up an alert, or have have it automated to sell the stock once it reaches certain point?
Yeah, you can.
That way we don't keep
Limit.
looking at it.
No, yeah. So if you use Fidelity or if you use Interactive Brokers, one is called market order. So market order kind of um, it just kind of buys during the duration. You can say market buy at open or close. But if you do a limit order, you can put in the limit. You can say, hey, I want to buy based on this support 2936. So let's see if it hit any 2936 here. The lowest it went was 2871. So if you were to put this 2936, it executes below that number. So if you put 2861 and it came down, the lowest was 2871. So based on the support and resistance, you can put a limit order, a buy at, let's say, this support or that support, 2936. Then whenever the price goes below that, then it buys here. Then once you buy it, you can put in a limit order again and say, hey, my next resistance is here, 3044. So you can put a sell limit order for 3044. So once the price line kind of crosses that limit order, it sells at that point. You can put the limit order for the same day, or you can put the limit order until canceled. So that means until it doesn't trigger, the order remains open. Does that answer your question?
Yep, thanks.
So generally, I don't recommend market order. Look at these support and resistance and practice with this Fibonacci retracement with whatever the ticker symbols and stuff that you like. Nvidia is a good example that I just showed you. Putting in a limit order here, lowest it went was 476. 485. If I put a limit order below 485, let's say 480, it buys at 480. You put a limit order of once it crosses this, you can either put 503 or you can put the next resistance at 530. So once it crosses 530, the highest it went was 544. Once it crosses 530, it can execute around 531. If it's moving too fast, then it can execute even higher than that. Got it?
Yep.
So
So this option, this other tools should also have this option. Like I have TD Ameritrade, so I haven't explored it though.
I haven't used it, but I think that's a generic tool. So
Okay, cool.
all the big financial platforms should have it. I've seen it on Fidelity. I've seen it on Interactive Brokers. Those are the two I have used so far.
So Mohibhai, so when we talk about this Nvidia, you said the next support will be 531, or there is a in between, in between 485 and 530, there is 503, right?
See, generally support, again, going back to the definition, right? If a low point or floor at which the security does not fall over a period, it needs to have some history to it, right? At this point, it can come back to this next support, or it can shoot up and go to the next resistance, right? It can go either way, right? But these indicators kind of give us a good understanding that no, it's not going to go here. It definitely is going to go up, which is already here. So if it's already here, then the next up is what this line is.
Okay, got it, got it, got it.
580. So that's a possibility because it already shot up to 544.90. If it continues this trend, which we'll get into it in the next session, trend line and making channels, Fibonacci channel and stuff. But I want you guys to digest what we covered today. Just a recap: support and resistance, a low point, a floor point beyond which the security do not fall over a period, and resistance is a high point or ceiling at which the security do not break through over a period. If it does any breakthroughs or breaches the support and resistance, if it breaches through the resistance, it's a buy opportunity, and if it breaches through the support, then that's a sell opportunity to prevent further losses. And the Fibonacci numbers in Fibonacci retracement is just common ratios based on the Fibonacci uh, sequence. It basically indicates the support and resistance, double tops, double bottoms, triple tops, triple bottoms. A simple thing to understand: if it's double bottom or triple bottom, it's a bullish signal. If it's other way around, double top or triple top, then it's a bearish sell signal. Got it? So again, the references that I used is TradingView for chart analysis, that is technical analysis in general, and Investopedia as references for these definitions and stuff. And definitely I'll highly recommend everyone to kind of practice on the TradingView. Whatever we learned so far, if you don't recall any of that, if you haven't taken any notes, just kind of go through the previous session recordings. If not, you can ask me questions in the chat. Do the trading analysis every day or at least few times a week. And go through Investopedia, in Investopedia, looking at the definitions and stuff. The next session, we can try going through the trend lines, how we can create channels, a Fibonacci channel, heads and shoulders, what signal it gives and stuff, you know, the regular heads and shoulder or inverse heads and shoulder. So, all right. And if you don't have interactive brokers, highly recommend signing up for it and do paper trading and just practice your trading. It doesn't hurt, right? All right.
Yes, alhamdulillah. Yes.